we need to introduce ourselves?
Probably not.
Do it anyway.
Well, this is our main character today, Jack. I'm nobody important. That's Hawk from Apple Geeks.
Woo!
And there's Sarah. And that's the rundown of important people. Then there's watch out for that mic there, Jack. You gotta treat it like you treat the cat.
Okay, well, we tend to run these things like they're happening in our living room, so we're doing about right.
So, I feel like we once again need to repeat a little story we did at the opening ceremonies, because this is the 10th year, well, it's been 10 years since we did our first ACen panel in a much smaller room with about the same number of people. It was a frightening and very hot experience in that little hotel room.
Well, yeah, and I hadn't met Tom before, so...
Yeah, it was an extra frightening experience for Fred because he met me for the first time there. But I'm not the easiest person to deal with for the first time.
And you were like dressed as some ninja guy, and you had some sort of sheep thing going on there.
Yeah, there was a vibrating sheep back then, and I need to bring that back, but I need to find him. So, do you guys have any interest in hearing the story of the vibrating sheep, or have you heard it already? Okay, so we were actually afraid of our fans for the first year, and we're still afraid of our fans in the 10th year, so, you know, there you go. But we were like, okay, so we need to do some kind of crowd control just in case. Okay, I'll give out a booby prize. How about, ooh, and I was looking for costume supplies at the time, and I stumbled upon this old wind-up sheep at a Goodwill store. And this sheep, when you wound it up, it let out all at once. And so instead of, you know, just going, doing this little, like, shake and song, it would just go, And to help that out, Natsuki at the time, she made me some Velcro gloves to go along with the sheep. And we were going to give that out as the prize to the worst question. And I don't even remember what the worst question was. It was like, it's like, how long have you been doing it? It was some question that wasn't actually that stupid, but it was the last question.
I remember.
Oh, you remember?
It was a very inappropriate question about chemicals.
Oh, that's right. When we gave that away. I don't know. And so that's the story of the vibrating sheep. I actually got a couple other vibrating sheeps as time went on, and then I ran out of broken sheep. So unfortunately for the 10th anniversary, we cannot give you a vibrating sheep. But there is one thing I have to do first. Sorry, Fred, do you take over the panel for a second?
Awesome job.
He said take over. Hey, Dom?
Yeah.
Starting
Hands
strong.
on this time?
I'll tell you how much better I feel with that picture on. I can wear people clothes. Anyway.
Okay. Alright, so, like I said, it's been about 10 years, and you know, Anime Central was actually one of the first, it's the first anime convention I had ever gone to. I think I went to actually the first one, long before starting MT, so. Then when we came and did the panel here that one year, that was really the first Megatokyo panel, so. It's been about 10 years since it started, and it seemed definitely an appropriate time to come back, so thank you for inviting us to come here. And when are you going home? You're going back
Tomorrow morning, yeah.
Okay. So, but like I said, it's been a while. Luckily, they've given us a slightly bigger room today, so I think we appreciate it. It's been about 2.5 years or so, since 3 years since the last book, and
Jack is 2.5 years old. I wonder how that works.
But Yes, playlist guitar. So it's not bad. But he's obviously quite comfortable up here with microphones.
He was born for the stage, completely unlike his parents.
So basically, the way we typically run these things is that we've got question and answers. Usually, the best way to answer questions without just listening to ourselves talk about things. So, see, no, I almost forgot something. We do have something, and like I said, we couldn't, confidently find this yet, but we do have something for Dom, actually.
Excuse me? I should start running now, shouldn't I? Okay.
But this has been, and if I remember correctly, at the time, at that panel, you were wearing
King of Fighters costume.
Okay, King of Fighters. There's some ninja thing, that's all. So, here's something.
Oh, good Lord.
In appreciation of 10 years of service.
Are you giving me a watch and making me retire?
All the assassinations and the lying and the cheating and stealing for us. Stick figures. We really appreciate it.
Stick figures are like lying and cheating and stealing.
We have for you unauthentic. Some might call it used. I prefer the term vintage. I have to reach into the Megatokyo diaper bag right now.
Diaper? That's what you're giving me?
In case you're wondering, it really is in the diaper bag.
Vintage diaper?
A vintage members only jacket.
Wow. Nice.
I meant to say Black Ops. Members only jacket.
Like it was made for me.
Familiar with the members only jacket as being an icon of 1980s fashion?
Yeah. I have been waiting 28 years to own one of these things. Megatokyo makes dreams come true. Unless your dream is to have a comic strip that doesn't have stick figures in it.
I really love the rainbow label that that makes it authentic, and the fact that it says Ellen. It was purchased for some old lady in a nursing home who finally passed on.
It's awesome! Jacket, even better.
Wasn't there a movie where George Costanza was wearing this? One of these? I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was.
Yeah. I don't know. I do remember it. So anyway, wear it in health.
Okay, so your present for me is a lot better than that present I left for you in your mailbox. Don't check your mailbox. I'm just going to call some cleaners. And the next time we're going to do that we will answer them unless it's a stupid question, and then Jack answers them.